Hey, what is going on, guys? Jerma here with a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Tonight, by popular demand, I'm going to be playing as the medic class, showing you some things maybe you didn't know before, some advanced techniques, maybe I guess you could call it, how to do certain things, why to do certain things in certain situations. Playing on Gold Rush right now as the regular Medigun medic with the Crusader's crossbow and the Amputator. You may be asking, Jerma, why are you using those two items? And if you do not know, when you put those two items on, the crossbow and the Amputator, you get +1 extra health added per second on top of what you normally get as a medic. So, if you just want to play strict heal bot medic, which is what I'm doing right now, you want to put those two items on because it just benefits you. If you want to play battle medic, then yeah, you might want to take these off, but this will just help you stay alive. So the first medic tip I'm going to give you guys is probably the most important one. A lot of people still have trouble with this, and even though it seems kind of like a no-brainer, I'm just going to say it anyways. Make sure you heal everybody. Heal the spies, heal the snipers, make sure you don't neglect anyone, because I've seen it a lot. I've seen medics that just avoid all the spies, all the snipers. You don't need it, you're a sniper, I'm not going to give it to you. But you really do. You really have to give it to them. Because remember, guys, this is Team Fortress 2. This isn't Heavy Medic, Heavy Demo Man 2. You want to make sure you spread the heals out as much as you can, especially other medics. Insanely important, guys. Overheal your medics that are on your team because they are the only thing that can heal anyone. Unless, of course, it's an engineer's dispenser, which you can't heal a dispenser with your beam, so the only other option is to heal the engineer, which is still very, very important, going back to not neglecting anyone. You want everybody to be overhealed. You want your brother, your sister, your neighbor's cat, your neighbor's cat's boyfriend, your boyfriend's sister's brother-in-law. You want every single person on your team to be as high health as they possibly can. And just go ahead and freeze it right there for a second. Thanks, buddy. So right now I want to talk about a few different Uber situations, when to use your Uber, why to use it, what type of Ubers these are. So let's start with the first one here. This is going to be called, My Medic's Cooler Than Your Medic, Buddy, Uber. So what this entails is take a look at this heavy medic pair right here. Right here. They are both on fire. They are both hanging out together, but they don't pop their Uber because they don't have one. This is a great situation to be in because if you can tell, if you know the other medic does not have an Uber and you have one, you have a strict advantage and you can determine the outcome of the fight because we can pop our Uber and they will just get smoked. So the way to tell this is, like I said, they were both on fire. They're both taking heavy amounts of damage. Usually in this situation, a medic will pop the Uber to protect himself and to protect, obviously, the person he's healing. So us knowing that, I pop the Uber to protect both of us from any incoming fire. They both get exploded by the stickies. Victory for the blue team. So the next one I'm going to cover is something I like to call the Team Uber. And it's pretty self-explanatory, the title in itself. You're going to be Ubering the entire team at the same time. Why would you ever do this, and why would you ever need to do this? Here is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We're all trying to get out of the spawn, we're being spawn camped, we're being crushed by the enemy team, and a pyro comes up behind us and starts to spray everybody. I have my Uber, I pop it, and here we go, watch what I do. I turn around and just start right-clicking on everyone. So at the same time, there's about 5 or 6 people that have an Uber, which allows us to push out of the spawn and get the hell out of there. So the mechanics behind this and the reasoning behind this is because, guys, 1 second in Team Fortress is a very long time. 1 full 2 seconds, 1 second, 1, 2, of taking absolute 0 damage is a huge deal in this game. If you can protect your teammates for a couple seconds just getting out of that spawn door and getting out of the spawn area, you'll have way more potential than you ever did if you didn't use this technique. The next Uber technique I want to talk about is something I like to call the transition Uber. How this one works is this is pretty similar to the last one. The only difference is you're going to be doing it to less people. So instead of Ubering 5 or 6 people, you're going to be doing it to 2 people, and you're not going to be doing it at the same time. This is the sentry killer, guys. This is a great way to take out a pesky sentry. If you can communicate with your teammates, if they know what's going on, these guys didn't. I did this pretty much on my own, but if you can communicate with people, you can get double fire on a sentry and pretty much guaranteeing its destruction. Coming back to reality here now, just wanted to give you guys some of my techniques, some of the ways that I play medic. Hopefully you can see some information in those. If you don't end up doing them, that's fine, just as long as you take something out of it, that's all I care about. Troll Uber right here. I went to Uber that spy just for a joke, because I knew we were going to win. We were rolling this entire time, so I get second place on the scoreboard as a medic, which always feels good. It always feels good to be number 1 or number 2 as a medic. Makes you feel nice. So thank you everybody so much for watching. You know I really do appreciate it. If you like this video or if it helped you, please by all means shoot me a like. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.
Oh wait, no. Go poke it. Stop him.